When Nobita put on the future vision eyes that Doraemon brought out, he saw a horrifying scene. A huge flood engulfed the town at midnight, leaving the entire area underwater. Nobita and Doraemon sailed out and rescued Nobita's parents, Shizuka, Jian, and Tsuneo. Everyone was deeply grateful to Nobita. But just as Nobita started to feel proud, the vision suddenly disappeared. Nobita was so frightened that he panicked and told Doraemon the disaster would happen at 12 o'clock tonight. Nobita and Doraemon quickly called the weather bureau and TV station to warn them. But everyone thought it was just a prank. Nobita warned Jian, Tsuneo, and Shizuka, but they all made fun of him for overthinking. Even his parents dismissed it as a childish unnecessary worry. Doraemon wondered if the gadget was broken, so he adjusted the viewing time to 15分钟 later and ran another test. Nobita saw his mother storm home in anger and started scolding him. They finally breathed a sigh of relief. But 15 minutes later, Nobita's mother returned home exactly as predicted and started yelling, proving that the gadget was 100% accurate. Now they were truly terrified, realizing that the flood was bound to happen. The two of them used an automatic saw and an automatic hammer to quickly gather wooden supplies, then build a giant boat in an open space, getting ready to save people when the flood struck. They kept urging their family and friends to board the boat and escape, but nobody believed them. Jian and Tsuneo even came over to watch and laugh at them. As the flood drew closer, the sky was still perfectly clear, with not a single drop of rain. Nobita and Doraemon forced themselves to stay awake through the night, using tea to keep their energy up. However, they eventually lost the battle against sleep and fell asleep. Once asleep, Nobita had another vision of the devastating flood arriving right on schedule. The streets were completely submerged, and people were left drowning and calling for help. Nobita and Doraemon used the boat to save everyone, and everyone finally thanked Nobita and admitted they were wrong. Nobita basked in the feeling of being praised and admired by everyone. Just as Nobita was enjoying his moment of glory, Doraemon shook him awake. There was no flood outside at all. The truth was that the flood in Nobita's dream came from him wetting the bed in his sleep. His subconscious transformed it into a terrifying flood in his mind.